Welcome to Rajendra Tandon videos. In this video, I shall narrate quite a few marital adventures of Arjuna, the great archer of Mahabharata. The five Pandava brothers had married one woman, Draupadi, and to make the arrangement workable, it was decided that she would stay with one brother for 1 year at a time, and during this period the other brothers would not disturb the couple, and if anybody disturbed the couple, he would have to go for living in a forest for 12 years. It so happened once that Draupadi was living with Yudhishthir, and Arjuna wanted some weapons to help a Brahman whose cow had been stolen. The weapons were lying in Yudhishthir's chamber. After a great deal of thought, Arjuna went in and salvaged the animals of the Brahman. At the same time, he decided that because he had violated the oath, he would go away for 12 years. Yudhishthir advised him otherwise, but Arjuna insisted upon leaving Indraprastha. The first stage of his Vanvas was Haridwar. He went there, joined the local Brahmins, performed Havan. Then he went into the waters of the Ganges for having a bath. And there, Ulupi, the daughter of Nagaraj, saw him and fell in love with him. She pulled him towards herself and took him to her palace. Arjuna was also smitten by the charms of the woman. He asked her who she was. She said, "There is a Naga king born in the Kauravya family. I am his daughter. My name is Ulupi. I am smitten by Kamadeva looking at you. Please give me the gift of love. I have never lost my heart to anybody else. You are the first man with whom I want to sleep." Arjuna said, "Look, I have sworn to be a brahmachari for 12 years to come. I can't control myself and disobey the oath. Ulupi said, "You should not talk like that. You must help a woman in distress. I am your devotee. Accept me in your bed. Otherwise I shall die. By agreeing to my request to make love to me, you are fulfilling your duty to be charitable. What I am asking you is totally dharma." Arjuna agreed. After some time, he moved on to the Himalayas. From the Himalayas, traveling along downwards, he went to Kalinga, and saw the shore where the ocean waves were striking in full fury. He went back, arrived at Manipur. Manipur was ruled by Chitravahan, and he had a daughter, Chitrangada, who was very good looking. Looking at Arjun, she fell in love with him. He too wanted her. He met the king and asked him for the hand of his daughter. He introduced himself that I am the son of Maharaja Pandu and Kunti Devi. Chitravahan said he had no objection, but he would have to leave the son born to his daughter so that he could carry on the dynasty. Arjun lived there for 3 years. When she became pregnant, he took his leave. His next destination was the Southern Ocean. He went to so many holy places. In Subhadra Tirth, when he dipped into water to have a bath, an alligator caught him in his feet. Arjun pulled at the alligator, came out of the waters. The alligator became a charming woman. She narrated her story. She said, I am an Apsara who came from Indralok. My name is Varga. I was a mistress of Kuber. I have 4 other friends. They too move according to their own desires. Arjun was able to help all the friends to get out of the curse of being alligators. Later he went back to Manipur to meet his wife Chitrangada. His son has been named Babhru Vahan. He told his wife that she ought to stay there itself in Manipur and look after the boy, that she would come to Indraprastha when Yudhishthir would perform Rajasuya Yagya. He said, do not pine for me. You are living here in the line of duty. Thereafter, Arjun moved all the way down across the country to Dwarka. The area was known as Prabhasa Kshetra. It was on the west coast of India. And there he went to see his dear friend Krishna, son of Kunti. Arjuna was the son of Kunti, and Kunti was an aunt to Krishna. Arjun went to see Krishna. Krishna received him warmly and seated on a golden chariot, they went to Dwarka, Krishna's capital. The city had been decorated to receive Arjuna and Krishna both. They wanted to see this handsome Pandava prince, whose bravery was known to everyone. Here Arjuna happened to attend a festival on a mountain top. The palaces made around were unique. The trees gave fruit as desired by the residents. Children were playing, moving along in colorful clothes. Thousands of residents of Dwarka had come here to celebrate. Krishna's elder brother Balram was wandering around along with his wife Revati. Gandharv groups were singing songs. There were hundreds of women dancing. The princes were moving around intoxicated like devatas. At one point of time, Subhadra, the charming daughter of Vasudeva, made up to entice and intoxicate men passed by that route. Krishna and Arjuna saw her. Arjuna was smitten by her looks. He looked at her. He could not take his eye off her beauty. Krishna could sense what Arjuna was thinking. He said, "You are in exile. Why are you being smitten by Kamdev? What is happening to you, my dear friend?" Arjuna asked, "Who was this young lady?" Krishna said, "She is my sister. Her name is Subhadra. My father is very fond of this young daughter. If you want to marry her, I can recommend your case." Arjuna said, "If she can be my queen, I would be delighted. All my desires would be fulfilled. How can I ask for her hand? If I go to a Swayamvar, she might choose somebody else. I would be left high and dry." Krishna was quick to reply. He said, "Don't worry. You don't have to go to a Swayamvar. You forcibly abduct her. I am with you. Nobody would harm you." A message was sent to Dharmaraj Yudhishthir. He agreed to this proposal. Sri Krishna had already agreed. Soon after, Arjuna, riding a chariot with a view to hunting, went over to a place where Subhadra was expected. As she came out of the temple after having offered worship to the gods, Arjun ran towards her, took her in his arms, and put her forcibly in his chariot. Subhadra was beautiful in limb and body. Arjun, also named Dhananjay, was a warrior with a very handsome personality. Subhadra did not mind being abducted by him. But the soldiers guarding her did not know what was happening. They wanted to fight and release her from the grip of Arjuna. Drums were being beaten. A small battle was about to ensue. The armed forces of Dwarka were ready to fight. Balram too was angry. But he looked at Krishna, who was keeping quiet. Balram was a handsome, fair person. He used to put on blue clothes and garlands of a variety of flowers. He addressed the Yadavas and said, "You are idiots. You want to fight Arjuna. My brother Krishna is with him and he is keeping quiet. Let us ask him, what is he thinking of?" Balram faced Krishna and asked him, "Why are you quiet? It's all happening in your presence. He has abducted our sister. We greeted him warmly because he is your friend. But he has an evil mind. He was not entitled to the courtesies we showed him. He is cutting the branch of the tree on which he is sitting. Such a man is not a good man. He has abducted our sister. I shall put him to death. I can't tolerate this injustice. He has insulted us." Krishna replied, "Balaram, don't be angry. Arjun has not insulted our family. Rather, he has honored us. He is a proud Pandava. He is a warrior. He is a Kshatriya. He has all the virtues which our sister might have looked for in a husband. We were not sure that he would get Subhadra in a Swayamvar, so Subhadra might have changed her mind. And now presently, Arjun is riding my chariot, my horses. Nobody can use bow and arrows like Arjuna. Who can compare with him in bravery? And if your forces fight him, they would be defeated." Balaram and Yadavas realized the correctness of what Krishna was telling them. Everybody rested peacefully. Arjuna came to Dwarka, and there a marriage ceremony was performed between him and Subhadra. This story ends here. It's a very interesting story. And we shall take up another enchanting tale from Mahabharata in the next video.